What's going on to you Scorpios out here? So for you Scorpios actually have the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and you Scorpios have the Six of Pentacles. These three cards right here for you Scorpios speaks to how it is that you are very much so tired of dealing with people who are controlling. You Scorpios could be like that, but you're choosing not to be. The reason why it is I'm saying is because the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, you're taking control of your own life. You're not worrying so much about people that all they want to do is come through, control you. The Six of Pentacles, trying to control you with money, flashy things, things that they think that is going to have you, get you caught up, get you to be in a compromising position. You're done with that. A lot of you Scorpios are not, you're not going to fall for that, right? And if you do, it's going to be quite difficult for you to fall for it, if you even fall for it at all. 9 chances out of 10, you're not going to fall for it, that is. You're disappointed at the fact that how things have to be. Relationships are very difficult sometimes. A lot of the relationships is about usury. Unfortunately, it sucks because when you are not necessarily striving to use, where you are not necessarily striving to treat people like toys, they can't get off of the games themselves. And the more you're not trying to use them like a toy, sometimes is the more difficult things will be. So the World card and the Knight of Swords speaks to how a lot of you Scorpios seek to empower yourselves right now. And you want power, you want leverage, you want more control over your own life so that you're actually able to empower yourself with it, right? That's essentially what you're doing. You're trying to make sure that you are powerful so that you're not vulnerable, right? You are not coming from a place of lacking, because people cannot tell you something, try to put you in a messed up situation, and then now you Scorpios have to essentially be stuck in that messed up situation, even though your heart may be in the right place. It may be in the right place. That's ironic. But your heart may be in the correct place, right? So as a result of that, that's what it is that you want with power. You want to be able to empower yourself. You want to be able to make sure that you are not in a vulnerable position ever again if you can make it so that way. So it's that way. It's more so about a lot of you Scorpios you want to protect yourself. Like I said, this is about self-protection. You just want to make sure that you're okay. This is a very pivotal reading for a lot of you Scorpios, because this is about you Scorpios really getting clear with who you are and what you really want. And like it is, I said before, it's not necessarily bad per se, right? It's kind of a sore spot whenever I talk about Scorpio, because I got a lot of love for Scorpios. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I had a Scorpio wife. I have a lot of love for Scorpios. It just sucks when, it just sucks to see a zodiac sign that just wants people to be sincere gets played like that, because a lot of times people are like, okay, well, what about the Scorpio? Will the Scorpio play games with you? I mean, to be honest with everyone is capable of playing somebody. That's something that people are most definitely capable of. But at the end of the day, it really comes down to if a person is sincere and a person is intelligent, they're resourceful, There's not a whole lot that a person has to worry about. You know what I mean? Even if a person does play them and stuff like this, there are ways to be able to get out of, let's just say, a low level Scorpio doing something to them, right? Or just anyone in general. But for the most part, I don't really see a lot of you Scorpios actually causing mayhem. Now, granted, back in the day, I used to see a lot of Scorpios tearing up, cutting up. I ain't even gonna lie. I gotta tell the truth here. I used to see a lot of Scorpios tearing up, but not anymore. I just see a lot of you Scorpios trying to stay as low as you possibly can, right? Just stay out of the way and remain hidden and just be wherever it is that you are, and just essentially protect yourself. You know, make sure that a lot of you Scorpios are just trying to make sure that you are shielded from the worries of the world, right? Worries of like housing, right? You know, roof over your head. You're free from those worries, right? You got it covered financially. You got it covered. You have enough rent to pay for the rest of your life. You can buy a house. You know, you have a roof over your head. Just always, you just want to address your needs without having to constantly worry about your needs, is what I'm trying to say. And the thing is that the Three of Pentacles and the King of Cups right here represents how you're not necessarily trying to play games with people per se. The Three of Pentacles and the King of Cups speaks to how a lot of you Scorpios, you know, you want to be around people that actually care about you as well. If you're gonna, because I'm seeing how, if a lot of you Scorpios, if you're gonna socialize, you want someone to care about you, to want you to be around, to value you, right? This is a value game. I've talked about this before, that, you know, Pisces and Virgo are the epitome or the starters of sadomasochism, right? And that Scorpio and Gemini are the beneficiaries, unfortunately, or the inheritors of sadomasochism. And what I mean by that is an uneven, a non 50-50 relationship, a relationship dynamic where, you know, people don't treat you well as they should, right? Here you are being nice to them, not just being nice, but here you are being good to them, valuable to them, and they're not being valuable to you. It's not given back. It's not reciprocated. And what I'm trying to say here is that a lot of you Scorpios are coming to realize, slowly but surely, right? Because a lot of you Scorpios need the life experience. You Scorpios are starting to realize that you're not always supposed to be loyal like that, to a point where people are showing you how disloyal they are, and you Scorpios are overly loyal. I'm seeing how a lot of you Scorpios are learning how to actually be loyal, but not to a fault. Loyal to yourself, knowing how to be selfish the right way. A lot of times you get on the internet, people talk about selfishness to the point of they don't make sense, right? Like, they take in selfishness to the point of extremes, and that's not what I'm talking about. When I say selfishness, right, and loyalty, I'm talking about, yes, you can be loyal to somebody, right, as they are loyal to you, but not blind loyalty. You know, you're not loyal to the point where you Scorpio shouldn't be loyal to the point where, you know, a person is doing wrong and then you have a chance to actually discuss it with them, right, about some of the things that they should change about themselves because they're going into dysfunctional territory, and then they say, shut up, I don't care, Scorpio, get away from me. And then the next thing you know, right, you're still loyal to them, right? So a lot of you Scorpios understand you're being able to actually interact with yourself enough to know you want a deep connection. You want someone to actually see you as valuable. You know, you want someone to actually see you as capable, someone that is not someone that they have to use, but someone that they want. You want someone to see you, Scorpios, as individuals or people that when they make decisions, they keep you in mind, whether it's friendship wise or whether it's romantically. The Queen of Swords represents because the Queen of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Pentacles, because there is no reason. There is no, especially over the past couple of years. A lot of you, I haven't heard quite a lot from you Scorpios from the perspective of y'all trying to mess people over, stuff like that. That's more so become an all zodiac sign and just a person thing, right? As opposed to a Scorpio thing, right? So now that that's happened, a lot of the quote unquote karma, right? Wheel of Fortune, a lot of the quote unquote, I got to be sarcastic now, the quote unquote karma that you Scorpios have had, you've actually fixed a lot of that because you don't get revenge. You don't try to seek revenge the way that you used to anymore. You're not interested in trying to like go back and forth and try to play the situation. You Scorpios are essentially wherever you are, handling your business and then staying out of Dodge. So it's like, so, you know what I mean? It's like, so what? So is a person gonna still play you? Like, are you still inheriting karma? And the answer to that is nah. That's what it is that people are just showing you their dysfunctions is what it is. It's not a matter of you Scorpios needing to owe anybody anything, pay back anything, pay your dues. It's a matter of you Scorpios are in essence handling your business. You Scorpios just haven't essentially met the right group of people or collected the right group of people to call themselves your family. But if that's what it is that you're looking for, then you have to make it very clear about that. You can't lie to yourself about that, because not being clear with what you want, that's going to create the dysfunction in on itself, because you will hang out. Because what will happen is you will hang out with somebody that kind of seems like they're all right, but not actually, as opposed to a person who truly is sincere and upright and really is striving to do right by you. You're not going to be able to handle it. You're going to be asking yourself, well, why is it that this person is too nice, right? Not only that, but there's a chance where you can try to take advantage of them. That's not what it is that you want to do. You want to be able to have a well-working relationship, whether it's friendship or romantically. So let's clarify the King of Pentacles. You have the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and then you have the Sun card. So these three cards right here to clarify the King of Pentacles, which represents somebody who is shiftless, right? Somebody who's lazy. That's not what you are attracting anymore. That's not what it is that you are looking for to have in your life. The Knight of Swords and the Eight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles represents you will go after other people, get to know other people, but you're not going to invite into your life, or to attract, which is to invite into your life, an individual that is lazy, that doesn't actually see a future with you. And the Three of Pentacles and the Sun card represents also too, you Scorpios are actually seeking someone right now that can actually show you that level of sincerity. So this, I'll say this is kind of making you Scorpios feel a little bit uneasy at the fact that what it is that you're realizing about yourself, how much you need financial nourishment as well as emotional and spiritual nourishment. I'm seeing a lot of people really have taken a lot off of your table, in the sense of they have tried to use you for the fact that a lot of you Scorpios look good. and that they've essentially left you with nothing. They left you feeling terrible about yourself because they don't give back. They want to hang around you. They want your body and all of that, because a lot of you Scorpios look good. But then it's like, okay, thank you. Now that I have this, I won't treat you well, right? And that's not what it is, obviously, that you want. And this realization of it and how deep that actually goes is kind of shocking to even you, because Scorpios was once thought of as not necessarily caring to be by themselves. And that's slowly but surely starting to become true but untrue, meaning that it's starting to become, it's still true, but in the sense that if you have the choice, yes, you will have a family, you will have people, solid group of individuals that you can count on, that are family. Whether you birthed them, whether you had a hand in creating them, if you know what I mean, right? Or if you didn't. And like I said, it's kind of shocking to you. It's something that caught you off guard, that you didn't even think was so important to you in the first place. Because the majority of the times with you Scorpios, it's take it or leave it. So that's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to over 100K, coming up on 16,100. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.